How we doing out there, everybody? So here we are at our 6th week of the term with another every other week video here. And what we have coming up this week, I'll just let you guys know of the assignments for the week first. So this week, Sunday by Sunday night, is your second essay. That's your descriptive essay. So like your first essay, but with that one, you had to tell a story. It was a narrative. It could be a various type of a different genre of some sort, realistic fiction or romance or fantasy, whatever. But it was a story. Some of you guys, you'll see the comments on your essay. I think the most successful stories had scenes in them with people actually doing something. Rather than just talking about something. Or telling about something. Those of you who showed versus just told were more successful because you made your plot come to life with vivid descriptions and dialogue and things like that. So speaking of vivid descriptions, this essay features that, descriptions. It's not necessarily a story, although it can be, but your focus isn't to write a narrative this time. It's to pick a person, place, thing, idea, and describe it. So a person, a family member, let's say, a place, a favorite vacation spot, a thing, your favorite object, maybe your guitar or video game system, and then an idea, I don't know, the idea of justice or fairness. So I would pick a noun, basically, a person, place, thing, or idea, and devote my energy in 2 pages, double space, Times New Roman font, 12-point font, toward making that thing come to life. So that's adjectives. Adjectives describe nouns and pronouns. Also, another thing that would help is using figurative language, similes, metaphors, personification, alliteration. And imagery is rich description that appeals to the reader's senses. So your 5 senses, sight, sound, touch, etc. Those are the things, the techniques using descriptors, adjectives, and figurative language and imagery that are going to make your topic pop off the page. And that's what you're really interested in doing here, is essentially making a word picture using your words, making your topic come to life. So descriptive essay is our second essay. Narrative is 15% of your overall grade. You guys have gotten those grades back with comments on your narratives. This descriptive is 20% of your grade. Okay, we will get a chance to edit, proofread, edit, and revise our essays at a later point. But just some tips before you submit the second essay. I'd recommend first that you are very aware of the formatting. Okay, now you know I had this on that week's announcement. I think it was week 3 or 4 when the narrative was due. Let's see. Yeah, it was week 3. I had put on that announcement that you want to look at the SEC exercises at the bottom. There's a student example, and I would recommend doing that again this time for your descriptive. So at the end of the 3.2 exercises, you'll see a student example. So notice the font there, 12-point font, double space, Times New Roman, with the MLA heading at the upper left, and then your last name and page number on the upper right. Centered below that is an original creative title. So make sure you guys are following that. A lot of us kind of, those of us who might not be satisfied with our grades, just know a lot of the detraction was from formatting errors, which is kind of a fundamental either not understanding or not reading the instructions. And if you don't understand, you're welcome to reach out to me and let me know, and I'm happy to clarify things for you. So I would just pay attention to that this time. So go to your textbook, the Successful College Composition textbook. Go to 3.2, Chapter 3, Modes of Discourse, Part 2, Description. Go to the bottom. You'll see the student example there. And in terms of the content of this essay, it can be what you worked on for those exercises where you had to write a paragraph about I think they were night, city, stranger, things like that. If you want to use those exercises as like a springboard to complete your essay, that's fine. Although you're not tied to those topics from those exercises, you could do it on something else if you'd like. Other than the essay this week, the other thing is a blog. Blogs, remember, are voluntary. You don't have to do them. It's our engagement tool for the week. So we do discussion boards, journals, blogs. Blogs are worth extra credit. So you'll see that I added the last blog, the first blog, in the week 3 folder. If you participated in the blog, I added 5 points to your narrative essay grade. Same thing goes for this one. So if you choose to participate and you follow the instructions in the blog, you're eligible for a +5 on this essay, your descriptive essay. So if you choose to do the blog, that is due by Friday night. This is all in our announcement. Announcements are posted every week at the beginning of the week. The blog and the essay. Blog Friday, essay Sunday night. One other note, make sure, guys, when you are planning your week and doing your work, make sure that you are submitting things on time and not via email. So you'll notice in the announcement at the bottom, I have this, continual little advisory there about the importance of submitting your work in the right place at the right time in Blackboard. Some people are just emailing me things without any context, just emailing me an assignment, and I don't know what you expect me to do with that. But as a rule, I'm not looking in emails for work. Okay. Unless you have, again, some legitimate extenuating circumstance and you've talked to me about it, but I can't just get, random assignments emailed to me after the due date and time. It creates for a lot of disorganization in the Blackboard course and also slows me down grading as well. So to keep everything efficient and, to mind your deadlines, which is a skill you should be cultivating as a senior in high school, make sure that you are following the calendar, the time structures on the assignments. And of course, if you have an outstanding issue, you could, let me know, and I'll try to work with you, in that regard, within reason. So just to continually remind you guys, no late assignments accepted. You have to turn them in by the time they're due in the appropriate place in Blackboard. Okay. I just want to make that clear again. All right, I think that is enough for me for this, our 6th week. Descriptive essay, due Sunday. Blog, if you choose to do it, due Friday, both by 11:59 p.m. Any questions throughout the week, or if you want me to look over an essay draft before you submit it, I'm happy to do that. Just email it to me. And with that, I will sign off and wish you a good week till we meet again.